India did absolutely nothing wrong, and England behaved poorly and strangely. I don't understand what Ben Stokes and the England team were on about. It made no sense to me. So, to give you the picture, Washington Sundar and Ravi Jadeja had batted superbly, and they had steered India to safety. With an hour left of play, Stokes had realised England weren't going to win. It was going to be a draw. At that stage, Jadeja was on 89 and Sundar was on 80. And Stokes sort of said to them, hey, let's call it off. And the decision from the Indians was, well, we'd like to go on and get our hundreds, which to me is the right choice, eminently reasonable. I understand that you're not meant to play for personal gain, but you're not meant to play for personal gain when it gets in the way of the team's the team's best interests. And this was not the case. This was not one of those cases at all. They'd played hard. It had been tough work, and they'd played really well, and they deserved the opportunity to get 100. And instead of just seeing that and realising it's the right thing to do, Stokes got really petulant. Now, I get he was exhausted. He's bowled himself into the ground. He played superbly in this game. He was man of the match, etc. But I don't understand why England got so annoyed. And then they were chirping away and because they brought on the part-timers, which was the right thing to do. But at one point he's saying to, oh, you really want to bring up 100 against Harry Brook? And especially chirping against Washington Sundar, I do not understand. This might be his only ever Test century. It's a sort of life-changing moment. And he had earned it. He had come out when England was still favourites, I think, to win the game, where it was 50-50 England in the draw. And he had come out at number 5 against on a wicket that was doing a little bit up and down, and Jofra Archer was fast. It was not easy. Here's what Stokes should have done. This is 1984 in the West Indies. Australia getting thrashed by the West Indies. In the first innings, Alan Border had made 98 not out and held the side together. The second innings, they were going to lose, but Border, with some help from the tailor that says Terry Alderman down the bottom that's cut off there, had just got Australia past the West Indies score, and the West Indies realised we're not going to win this game. And Border at the time was in the 90s, and Viv came up to him and said, get your century, man, and let's get out of here. And Border sort of said it was one of the best moments of his career. That's what Stokes should have said. He should have walked up to them and said, hey, boys, well done. You probably want to get your hundreds. I'll bring on Harry Brook, have a few swipes, and we'll get out of here. And well done. And it would have been a nice moment, and none of this controversy, this completely unnecessary controversy, would have occurred. One thing, though, it's not true that they didn't shake hands. There's Stokes shaking hands with Jadeja, and there with Washington Sundar.